the conversation here on Sound Chat Radio. Gun lyrics and the crime and violence in Jamaica. Is there a relation? My next guest on Sound Chat Radio, of course, from the fame of Flex, the Tony Braxton How High remix, selling over 10 million copies worldwide. Cobra was also signed to 2 major labels, Columbia and EMI. Multiple movie soundtracks. We speak with Mad Cobra. Cobra.
Yo, wagwan, brother.
Now, I want to jump right into it because I remember growing up, you know, in the 90s dance hall, and I can remember you coming in as a, you know, hardcore, very aggressive DJ in the early 90s. And I would believe that from the beginning, you know, part of your entrance was hardcore gunman lyrics, hardcore dancehall vibes.
Right.
Let's talk about that. You know, why did you choose to enter the industry with that type of lyrical content?
Well, I entered the music, you know, doing what I see every day around us. My style of music is reflecting what I saw in the ghetto, our everyday life, not only in Jamaica, but with the reflection of life in ghettos worldwide. I wasn't traveling at the time, but I only talk of what I see in my surroundings. See, and lot of guns, lot of violence, lot of what we call it now, illegality with both sides, with police and bad man and whatsoever they want to call it. But my style come from whatever I see. When I talk guns, is what I see. When I talk about girls, is what I see. I'm more like a mirror.
Where in Jamaica were you? You know, what was your surroundings? What community did you come from in Jamaica?
Yeah, born in Barbican, Tree Bird Sucker Lane. You know, then I moved to St. Mary at a tender age, then back to Portmore. And from then, you know, that is where Portmore, I would put Portmore as the base where I grew up, because I went back to Portmore when I was 10. So, you know, I attend school in garrison areas. So, you know, I see a lot of things. I saw a lot of things that, you know, reflect me, and that is a part of my culture.
At the time that you were getting into the industry, were there already, you know, other artists DJing gun songs, or were you the first in your time?
No, when I come around music, there was a great Ninja Man, you know, who if anyone following Cobra, they know that when Cobra just come out, I sound like a mimic of Ninja Man. There was Cutty Ranks there, you know, doing all those gun songs, and you know, so I not only Ninja Man and Cutty Ranks, there was others doing, but those were the 2 that stand out. Josie Whale as the elders for that era. You understand? So it was there. Those were the 2 DJs or 3 DJs that I look up to at the time.
Now, do you think during the time that you were coming in, what year did you come into the music, by the way?
I got my break in 1991, but I was there bouncing around from 89, those times.
So 1991, Mad Cobra comes on the scene, and you have some very aggressive songs. Can you name some of the songs that you came onto the scene with?
I came onto the scene with the first song was Yosh. Yosh, well, that a bad boy talk. Then I do Gondoliero, the new name for Rude Boy. And then you have where them a pick up, and when me put down, come on, so the number another one now second. So the whole of them, that was the 3 first gun songs that I came out with.
3 gun songs you came out with. The 3 gun songs became instantly hits. What you're saying is that it was a reflection of what was going on in your community at the time.
Yeah, every community.
Now, would you say that it's the music made from the artists before you that created the violence in your garrisons, or is it vice versa?
No, never. Chin, you know what? I understand where this come from, because me listen and hear jesters that went out there, and there's elephants in the room. When I say elephant, you know, we pluralize it, elephants. They have to find someone to blame. Guns were dancehall, gun lyrics was before, was after, like the 80s coming up. The 70s, when gun did in Jamaica and this and that and them Borough Boy and them nickname there, how much gunman did they out and this and that. The gun out in DJ wasn't around. So what was influencing crime and violence at the time in the 70s and the 60s?
So your argument would be that crime in Jamaica, gun crime in Jamaica, the murders started before there were even DJs making lyrics about gun stuff.
Right, and then those politicians that were attacked, them know the truth, but them have to point finger somewhere. You understand?
So Cobra comes in 91. You start to make gun lyrics now, and your career starts to take off because, of course, the songs that you are DJing is relatable to the people that you are presenting them to. Where does that take your career? Does it turn you into a badman artist, so to speak, as the dancehall refers to it? Where does it? What does it do for you?
My thing is global, because the biggest song that I did wasn't a gun song. And after, and it's not like, as I said, my style is aggressive, but my style doesn't stick on one topic. I do like, a girl man a run you down, girl, in the same era, which was a girl song. Mate, a rebel, but tell her got well. Girl song. Flicks, time to have sex. Girl song. Whoever you let the girl, me not stop cry. Girl song. Me and Tony Braxton, girl song. So, when me hear them attack, General, to tell you the truth, it don't make no sense. Elephants in the room, as I said before, them need to stop. That's something here. Them have to find somebody to point fingers on. You understand me, my brother? Them have to find somebody to point our so-called weak fence. Because artists are not doing anything about it. They have to find somebody to blame.
Well, let me ask you this. Let's take the conversation to a different level then, right?
Right.
Let's say that the gun lyrics did not cause the violence in Jamaica. Would you say that it now encourages more violence in Jamaica?
No. Nope.
Why so?
All right, let me tell you something, Chin. We have a reason on a level. The greatest way of communication is when you're seeing things. You understand me, brother? Is when you're seeing things. When me jump on a rhythm or Butchu jump on a rhythm or Ninja Man, Bounty Killer, Five Cartel, whosoever spit the guns or whatsoever. Sometimes the rhythm the people them like, or might be the way you flow. You understand? Some of the time when the rhythm dead, that song the dead. But in Jamaica, not Jamaica, in the world, the greatest way of communication is when you're seeing things. Why the Prime Minister or whosoever in Jamaica don't ban cable, ban the internet from Jamaica? Because the greatest way of when you're communication is when you're actually seeing things. Them would have praised if you find tomorrow morning some actors that star in violent movies, killing, this and that, them roll out red carpet and welcome them to Jamaica, not paying attention to what they contribute or whatsoever they are doing to that have impression on a nation or a community.
Right.
You understand? So that's what them attack said, gun, artists, this and artists that are, look for where they know, they would have blamed it to the youth. And condolences to the lady, family, or who got shot in the church. The woman who gets shooting at the church, they would have want to see a reggae music do that. They would have say a dancehall do that, I tell you,
Well, the Prime Minister of the country has said that over a few decades now, the music has been, overwhelmed with violence, meaning that the music is getting more and more descriptive of violence, and I guess he's indirectly saying it has a negative impact on the society of Jamaica.
Him don't know that. Him don't know that. As I said before, them know the truth. Them know what is happening. Let me tell you something. whether PMP or JLP, they need to put things in place to curb crime. Part of the corruption in Jamaica is politicians. The same people when I talk them know everything. Most of the corruption in Jamaica, most whatsoever, they all know what is happening. You understand me? I say? Them know where I go on. Nothing no go on with them no know. Where they alright, so what are they know? Artists, our artist DJ, make them fly plane full of drugs, go crash a Lionel Town where the artists do it. Who God he knows what come off of those planes? Whether drugs are gone. So what caused those things? Alright, them something that we are up now. Some little thing where them are finding on the wharf how much gun we come in at Jamaica. And a small man will do that. So the music where they want to know, the music where we do. The music where we do. Because we don't come like artists are just so-called small fry, so them call it, you know. See? So the music where we do make man a car, fly car jokes come to Jamaica and whatsoever, gun or whatsoever. Artists are do them thing that up. According to
the and I'm trying to look for a great way to say it. According to many people in Jamaica, they would say that this influences that you guys are able to use with your celebrity, right? So when you become this artist that everyone is looking up to and the ghetto youths are looking up to, they tend to not be able to realize that the lyrics that you guys are DJing is just lyrics and it's just for entertainment, and a lot of them are taking a lot of the stuff that you guys are saying because of your celebrity. They're taking it literally.
Chin, listen to me now. I'm going to repeat something again to you. The greatest way of communication is when you see things. They need, all right, if you cut out cinemas, no gun show, no for showing no theater at Jamaica. That them for do. No internet, no for block the internet because it's going to come in. Social media is there. Most of this, so rap music no come at Jamaica too. Everything will happen in America today, they are Jamaica today. They need to put things in place to curb crime. They need to put things in place to curb crime. When them start blame, they need to blame themselves also. Because politicians and so-called white-collar, big-necker, 180, 119, or whatever they want to call it, they are all involved. They have to find someone to blame. Music, as me repeat it again, come like a scratch record. Sometimes it's just the rhythms people like.
But then Cobra, we have to be honest in the conversation. There are some of us also who likes the lyrics. There are some of us who also gun salute the lyrics with our fingers or with whatever gesture we feel comfortable making in the dance hall. When I hear a Cobra selection come on in a dance, right? I am going to put my hand up in the ear, and it's not only the rhythm that I'm saluting, but I'm also saluting what Cobra is saying.
Chin, listen to me, Chin. No, man, now listen to dancehall music. All right, watch me now. We're going to break it down. We're skeleton down the whole thing. A man now listen to dancehall music and get up and shoot a man. It has to be something before. It has to have an origin, a feud between someone, political connections. It can be one little argument about a man throw water over a man fence, a man look a man girl. Something. Woman are one of the things that we start enough war in a ghetto. People tell us the biggest war a woman, this and that or whatsoever. The songs don't cause that. There must be a problem for that to happen. So if a man, alright, a man goes and catch a man, a wine, him woman, clap the man. That is a gun violence, you know.
Right.
What caused that? The artist? You understand the message, General? There are things that, if them have a black gun song, say guns, gun lyrics, and make the youth them do this and that. This question would like to ask any one of them: when does gun violence start in Jamaica? If it was before dancehall DJs that chat gun lyrics, or after? Enough of them something come from the home. The home, you hear me chin, the home. You need the home, enough of it start from the home. You understand? So they have to find somebody to blame.
And again, I want to have a great conversation, so I'm going to throw a lot of things at you as a 90s superstar in our music. By the way, those of you who are just logging in, I am speaking to dancehall artist Mad Cobra, who rose to fame and has, you know, accomplished so much things for the dancehall culture. And a lot of his catalog is, of course, gun lyrics, gun songs, bad boy songs, songs that we all salute in the dancehall, right? Cobra, what about those who would say that the lyrical content can also change the temperament of a person? So if you're listening to a Cobra song and Cobra's your favorite artist and you hear Cobra say, "Now take the talk from the boy, now take the talk from the boy, we're not taking the talk from the boy, we shot boy," then, you know, once you find yourself in a situation where you could walk away from, you know, that lyrical content in your head keeps playing that saying, Cobra say, "You know, for taking the talk from the boy," and therefore, instead of walking away from a situation, it escalates because you're listening to your favorite artist and how he would deal with a situation.
So what make them not have it say, him a think about walk and live, talk and death. Or them not talk, that can be within I made too. You understand? But when me I say, there have to be a problem before. You understand me I come down from Chin? It have to be an origin. They might listen Cobra song, they will listen, alright, a man can sit down and watch the most violent thing. The most violent, I'm going to ask you this question, Chin. I'm going to ask the audience and me say this too. What is the most violent thing ever made?
Would you say movies?
All right, well, let me tell you something, Chin. You know what? What me watch when me I write gun song? Let me tell you.
Yeah, man.
I about your brain. Cartoon. The most violent things is cartoon. Cartoon is. You ever see Bugs Bunny? Bugs Bunny and Elmer Fudd are Tweety Bird and Sylvester live good and people laugh. And
it's funny that
you ever see Coyote Sam. You ever see Coyote Sam? I try him a road runner a friend and people laugh. Him after set one bomb, draw one cannon, it bust Coyote him built on it to kill road runner make truck run over him, gunshot a cartoon, a Sylvester cartoon me I watch and see. Him a try to sit and shock him and him dopey come out of him body, you know, the skeleton separate from him, you know. Cartoon me watch when I write gun song. The most violent thing in our history is cartoons. And I eat them a show picnic from their little.
And it's crazy for you to say that because I'm thinking of your catalog as you just said that, and I you know, I'm remembering the way you turned the theme song to the Flintstones into a gun song.
All right, see, flip me the pan, Party, with happy going family. Bother, out of bed, I'm coming. You diss me, and me be gone. Wicked man, a long story. Them thing that it's things where you see. Chin, the people them need to grab the bull by the hand. Artist is not the root of the violence in Jamaica. And if them say artist, people are listen artist song. Seeing them say people are listen artists are DJ gun songs and I go do things. Why them can't direct it say then watch one movie little while. Then watch this and whatsoever and go do some of the something. Seeing alcohol, rum and boom, where them drink and man drink this and take him drugs and go do what? Oh, what music? Them a separate music. The Prime Minister of Jamaica, whosoever in a high position, then need to cut alcohol too. Alcohol are one of the things that mash up the most and kill enough people. Both gun and accident. Them need to curve everything. If them have trouble with them say entertainment or where the people them are listen, have a lot. Them need to cut music from every genre in where care violence in Jamaica and cut the cable, cut the internet whatsoever because people are seeing things.
And it's interesting that you say that because one of the things that we have to point out, and I think that everybody I talk to for this topic, I want them to interject on this, is that at times the same politicians who say that the music has a bad influence uses the music when they are campaigning for office in Jamaica. It's the same music.
When it conducive to them and help them to go ahead in the poll or help them to draw the masses. But let me tell you something. It's a Chin. Our society. Me I talk to Jamaicans now, you know, and the entire and the entire diaspora in the Caribbean or whosoever listen. Tell you something, man. We the people control. Zane, we the people control, and if it is affecting a nation or whatsoever, when the Prime Minister jump and go, they go talk about the music that is rare. They already know that is ES. Them know said other things that them know say the music I can't see. Them know, and if it happening in the Caribbean somewhere else, so them say, yeah man, them artists said them know. In America, them can't blame it pan up. Them know say is whatsoever crisis is there before music. Music would have come in like enhancers, as them I say. So why you go at music and don't go at alcohol and go at visibility where people are see by internet? Because if you're going to say listen, them also listen rap music and other genres. Why you don't go after influences like alcohol also and go after visibility, which is cable, internet, and the cinemas?
So you then, Cobra, you know, in your opinion, you don't feel that the music has any blame should accept any blame, or artists should accept any blame for what's going on in Jamaica?
No, is what
not even a fraction of the blame. You know, artists you're saying are not responsible for any of the crime and violence in Jamaica.
No, if an artist, only way an artist is involved, to me, only way I would put say an artist is involved is when if is directly involved, like an artist give a man a gun to shoot people.
But it's not the music.
Not the music. Alright, what we want to find out now, the man the regular man where now no follow up dancehall and him listen to one drop music. Where say the violent people are there on them kind of surrounding them. Listen, people who listen like I'm not gonna call an artist name, but the conscious side. They don't have a violent bone in them, and some octopus them. You understand me, Mr. General? It boils down to the person, and the person it come from the home. It's how a youth grow. It's how a youth grow. All right, so the man then we are hang themselves now over woman when them do whatsoever, cut woman throat and go hang themselves or whatsoever. What dancehall artists tell them to do that too.
Do you regret any of your catalog, any of the gun lyrics that you have made over the years that has made you so popular? Is there any regret there? Would you have taken another road, you know, now that you're older and you're looking back?
No. Because I'm still, let me tell you something. I don't regret nothing when I do right. Bit then and now. The only thing when I regret, me never do more.
Seen.
Yeah, because let me tell you something, General. I don't want to sound too angry, but it's like, even since me come on in the 90s, most people interview them, always try urge, well, the guns and this and that. There are problems there that we need to deal with. Poverty causes a lot of this. Poverty causes a lot of this. Poverty causes a lot of this. Poor management, poor country management, poor economics. This and it causes a lot. And we need, all right, I bet you, they must say, look, you know, they are influenced, I feel that they are influenced. All right, them lock up man for weed. Them used to lock up man for weed. At Jamaica, say them catch you with spliff, them lock you up. Oh, them now lock up a man. Where if they check what the effect that weed might have on somebody. I never smoke it. But the effect where rum, where white rum have from people. White rum mash up no family, you know, kill no people, you know. And I never hear them, you know what them do? Them cut the taxes that Jerry and if them pay. Them now go at them. Alcohol is very influential, more than one song where a man might do. So, if you ask the question again, I regret nothing.
Those of you who are locked in, we're speaking to Mad Cobra, 90s superstar, also has a very great catalog of gun songs. And he's saying that, in his opinion, the artist making the gun lyrics is not the problem at all. There's bigger problems there, and there's an elephant in the room that needs to be addressed. Cobra, thank you so much, my brethren, for being part of this discussion.
Yeah, man.
Any words before you go, my brother?
Yeah, man. Much respect to the people, man. Let me tell you something. This goes to, I'm talking to the the listeners or whatsoever who might end up reading it or listening down the road. Life, you have to live your life to the best of your ability. Protect yourself and your family. See? Don't be smoke screened by propagandas. There are a lot of things that need to be addressed. Poor economics, corruption at the highest level. Them thing there. More family oriented things. People need to live. Family, you want to grow, people grow in the family good. What come out of the home is where the youth they might go a road go do. See? We're not going to tell you if you cut off the internet or cut off music from your youth. If you stop a youth from this, they're going to rebel. See? Government, we need to find out what is causing the problems. There are bigger problems than music. Grab it by the hand. See? And much love. Grateful for the support over the years who support me. And whatsoever. Still here doing my things, not running down the limelight, but still maintaining myself. And trying to do what is best. But I'm okay and I'm grateful for who listen. And whether the comments are negative or positive, it is still good to me because it let me aware of my surrounding. Much love.
Give thanks, Cobra. Thank you so much, my brother. Take care.
Mark. Yeah.